Okay, so I just got an idea for another video because I was thinking about like one uppers or you're not the only one. So I know we've all dealt with that. Like you, you're like out and about, or you're at work, or you're at school, and someone will be like, "Oh yeah, I have a I don't know. It can be something so silly, like the silliest thing. Like, oh yeah, I work at a clothing store too." And I'll be like, okay. And then we'll be like, yeah, you're not the only one. Like, oh my goodness, why do people do that? Or let's use something like so, because this is how stupid it is. It'll be like, you have like a Stanley Cup, right? And it'll be like, oh yeah, I have a Stanley Cup too. I'm like, okay, yeah, you're not the only one. When I worked at Chick-fil-A, they did this with my car. Mind you, I had like an older car because my dad wanted me to have an older car. So like, when you're learning to drive, you need like you don't want to like get a brand new car because like you're probably gonna like scuff it up a little bit, right? So I didn't get my brand new car until later, but I had an older car for a few years, and I was working at Chick-fil-A, and I don't know why this intimidated people because they were all older than me. Like, you guys could have been gotten a car. Like, you shouldn't have to worry about if I have a car. That's so silly. Anyway, someone told them like, oh yeah, she has a car, because I guess most of the people call like public transportation, which I don't see anything wrong with public transportation. If it was better and more reliable, or if I only had to rely on like train routes, I would definitely take public transportation. I just don't like buses because they're I like buses, but sometimes you just can't rely on them, and I don't like that, so I don't use public transportation. And plus, when I was younger, I've already said this, but somebody was doing stuff on the bus that caused them to be in a euphoric state of mind. It involved things that a different version of something that you used to get a tattoo with. Yeah, that was crazy. So the girl was like, "Oh yeah, well okay, so we had this like shuttle bus that took us to the parking lot where our cars were parked from the airport, right?" The girl, they all get on the shuttle bus. For what reason? I don't know. They catch the public transportation. Why would you get on the shuttle bus? It makes no sense. And they just stared me down. Like, it was like they were doing it to prove a point to me, and I didn't care. And like, I tried to ignore it, but some people on the bus kept pointing out to me and like, you know what they're doing, right? Because like, I think people, because I pretend like I don't know what's going on so often, people be like, are you slow, girl? I do know what's going on. I'm just ignoring it because there's nothing I can say to change it. I don't really care. And like, I feel like it's just, why would I address something that I don't really care about? It's gonna like drain my energy. But they are funny story times to me because it's like, why would you do that? Anyway, so they get on the shuttle bus, go out of their way because you took like getting on the shuttle bus. Like, there's like a train station right there at the airport. You getting on the shuttle bus is just gonna like take you out of the way, and you're not gonna have like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna miss the train. I don't know why they would do that. And they just stared me down like, yeah, because she's not the only one who can get who like takes the shuttle bus. It was like, now you're out of the way. And then they look stupid because the bus driver was just like shaking his head like, you're so fucking dumb. Like, and he kept saying like, we don't go to that stop, right? So you're gonna have to wait for another bus to like transfer you to like the train. And they just was like, oh, well, I guess we'll get off early. And they just kept staring me down. It's like, sweetie, I'm not your competition. I don't care about you. Let it go. Like, it's not that deep. I don't care about you. I don't care about a lot of things. I am just like, you know what I wish people knew about neurodivergent people? We really, 9 times out of 10, do not care about anything outside of like our special interests, right? So like mine, fashion, clothes, like of course like anything girly, like makeup, all that stuff. Like, everyone can see I like mermaids, princesses, fairies, all that stuff. Um, I like witches. I like, watching witch movies like Charmed. I adore Charmed. Like, the new ones, I love it too. I wish they would have kept going, but they didn't. I like stuff like that. I like focusing on my shows. I will be like friends with anyone, like if they're like a nice person, but I'm not competing with my friends. And if you're not my friend, I'm probably not gonna, like, besides hi and bye, gonna care that much. Like, I'm not even thinking about you in that way. And I wish people would just, like, stop competing with strangers, because it's weird. You don't have to one up strangers. Like, this took a left turn, but like, I mean, it's related, it's correlated, so whatever. But it's just, like, weird to me. Like, I feel bad for them, but at the same time I don't, because it's like, why do you keep bothering people who aren't bothering you? Get a grip, because this isn't normal. And it's just, I think they were annoying the other people on the bus more than me, because there's only so many seats on each bus. So every time somebody gets on the bus, like the commuter bus, there's, like, less seats for, like, actual people who need to commute to, like, there is a train. No, I'm mistaken. There is a train station at the but at the parking lot for, like, the BWI workers, but you don't always what's the word? You don't always get that, because that train station, I think, only goes to, like, you know how, like, if you get on one light rail, it'll go to one destination, and then the other one will go to, like, a different destination. And they got to the wrong destination one. Like, I think that one goes only to Cromwell. And they need to go, like, all the way to North Avenue or something. I don't know. But it was just, like, crazy. That was a crazy experience. I was like, this is, like, weird. I'm gonna ignore it, because, like, I don't really care that much. And I was excited to go home, because I had, like, just got paid, and I was about to go shopping for my beach trip. So I was, like, happy. I was, like, in my, like, world. You know how, like, that pre-vacation shopping spree is about to be, like, I was so happy, because, plus it was, like, I felt like finally, like, an adult at that time, because, like, like, my dad, he is very strict. So even though, like, he'll give me money for anything I need, he is very apprehensive about me taking trips and stuff, because, people go missing and get kidnapped and all that stuff. And he wasn't going on this trip. So it was kind of like I was doing my first adult thing, like, by myself, not needing my parents, not needing my family to cover my bill, not needing, like, a guy to cover my bill. And I was just, like, euphoric, like, in my own world. And then they're just doing this weird stuff. And I still felt bad for them, because it's like, what's going on at home to where, like, you feel the need to do this stuff? Like, I don't know. I know people get mad at me for being like that, but at the same time, it's just who I am. Like, I'm just naturally, like, empathetic. Like, I don't want people to feel down on themselves or feel like they need to do that. But you can't fix it either, because I used to try to fix it with, like, someone who was very close to me, and there was no fixing it. Like, to this day, it doesn't matter how much I try. That's just a natural trait of theirs, like, to be competitive and be mean. Like, they're one-uppers, and I don't really know how to navigate that, per se, because what can you do? It's like you could tell them 1,000 times, like, no, like, you're fine, you look beautiful, oh, I like your outfit, and they will ignore. Oh my god, I was watching another creator's video, and she was talking about how, like, you'll be around, like, friends who always want you to make sure they look good, but they don't care if you look good. Like, they'll use you and your resources to, like, care about, like, oh, is my hair done, is my makeup done, can you help me plan my outfit? But it's really trying to burn time so you don't have the time to do your outfit or your hair. I went through that growing up with the people who were supposed to be closest to me. Like, they would never, like, if I would try to get my hair done, they would do a temper tantrum to the person I called Ursula, and she'd be like, oh, well, you don't need to do your hair, it's fine. And, like, sometimes she will let me, because she's like, they're just being, like, mean. And she will whisper, like, oh, they're jealous. And she loves it, because she's, that girl's a drama queen. She loves drama. Let me tell you something about Ursula. Ursula loves some drama. And that's, like, the craziest part about all of this. I don't know. But anyway, growing up, dealing with that, and then seeing that, like, in adults is crazy. Because why, as an adult, are you still doing that? Like, you would think you would grow out of that, right? Because, like, I don't know, but I think that's people, like, nature. I think that's a nature thing. Like, that's just who they are. And if you're sitting there not wanting someone to get dressed up and not wanting someone to get pretty, that just shows that, like, you don't think you look good. Like, you need to just go back to the drawing board and rework your outfit or your hair, so you don't gotta compete with the next person, because that's not gonna get you anywhere in life, sweetie. competing with the next person is just gonna take away from your beauty because you're gonna look ugly, dull, dry. You're gonna have frown lines. You're gonna get crow's feet. Everything's gonna go wrong because you're worried about the wrong stuff. You need to be worried about yourself. See, people be calling me selfish because I'm self-centered, but y'all need to worry about yourselves. The people who are bad, not us normal people, okay? Not us good people. The people who are bad need to worry about themselves so they can stop looking bad. Like, they can stop looking like they wear this frown on their face. I don't think they realize that they're like frowning, and it's not like doing their beauty any justice. It's not like a RBF, because I have an RBF myself. It's more so like a stink face, and it just doesn't look good. I think that they should stop doing that, because that's what causes wrinkles, sweetie. And retinol is not gonna fix that. Let me tell you. That's what you see those old mean ladies, and they got like all these crow's feet and evil squinty eye lines, and like around their mouth. It's like you could tell they just always got their mouth turned up as somebody, their nose turned up as somebody. You can see it on their face because they're miserable. It creases your makeup, and you need to stop it. Botox can only do so much, because then you go shift the Botox to that area, and it's gonna still look that way, and it's gonna be permanent. Stop doing that. And go internal and be like, I'm beautiful, I love myself, and that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Or why are you worried about, like, don't get me wrong, I'm heterosexual myself. I like men. I like attention from, men that I find attractive. My baby. But I don't want attention from, like, all kind of men. And I think that that's probably why people do that. Because if you're worried about getting attention from all kind of men, then it's just gonna be like that for you. I don't know. I'm not saying you shouldn't want attention from all kind of men, because I don't think there's anything wrong with that. One of my closest friends is like that, but she's funny. Like, she does not compete. She's just attention seeking, but like in a good way to me. Like, you know how if you like watch any of my previous videos, I say I like really like self-centered people. I do. I like conceited people. Not arrogant, conceited. That girl loves attention. Like, let me tell you something. She's like, oh God. She's so funny. Like, I would say she is like a pick-me alter ego. I don't think a pick-me is the right word, because I don't like that, because she just likes attention. She likes attention from everybody. It's not just men. She is like, and she admits it too. Like, she owns it. She loves attention. She's a very outgoing person, but like she will like run up and grab my arm. She'll run up and grab other guys' arms. Not married guys or anything like that. Like, she's not one of those. But she's like, that's just who she is, and I think it's funny. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Do you? Like, have a blast. But there's like other people who are like, I'm attention seeking, and I'm gonna try to rub it in every girl's face, or I'm gonna try to talk to another girl's boyfriend or something, or break up this couple. Like, I've seen them try to break up woman couples, and they're not even like into women. They just want to break the people up, and I'm like, girl, you're not even into women. Stop it. You know what I mean? Something I see quite often, and I'm just like, seek help, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video here because I don't know what else to say. But I got sidetracked it because I don't know. It's just something I've seen quite often. Let me know what you guys think. Have you experienced this? And like, obviously, I just ignore them and walk away, because like, other than making like a funny video, like laughing about it, I don't really care that much. But at the same time, sometimes like they can be annoying. So like, if people have ever been annoying with like to you, how did you handle that? Because my go-to is just like, I ignore it. Or like, if I'm like hungry or like tired or irritable, I'll probably like be like, you are really insecure, that must hurt, or like, you're pathetic, or like, that's really pathetic, and just ignore them. And that hurts their feelings more. But it's like, it's not that I'm trying to hurt their feelings. It's just like, sometimes you just have to call it for what it is. And yeah, what do you do? That's what I want to know. Okay, bye.